Want to get out, see, do, and enjoy something? I know just the person who has those places for you. Her name's Andrea from the Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. Go rockford.com. Just on her phone right now, getting the very latest last-minute stuff.
You got it. I was checking on one thing, and I've got it.
Cool.
Got it all for you.
All right. Now, how far on are we from the big deal, from the stroll?
All right.
Do you have the countdown clock at the office?
Yes. I think, we're almost in the teens in just a couple days. I think by next week we'll be in the teens, won't we?
Yeah.
So, November 30th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, always. So get ready from 2 to 9. You're going to have lots of fun in downtown Rockford.
More stuff added.
Yes.
More cool things.
Yes,
more
very
interactive.
Cool. Fireworks are in a new spot. The main stage is changing up just a little bit to accommodate for the large crowd every year that we get.
Bigger every year, too.
Bigger every year. There's going to be a big, huge interactive activity for kids. It's called Strollville. Super cute.
Nice.
And plenty of other new and also our traditional attractions and events. And, of course, it falls on Small Business Saturday, so shop local. We have tons of vendors that are local. We have tons of shops and businesses that will be open throughout the event grounds. So it's going to be a great time.
They're going to be there ready to show you the cool things that they have. They won't mind it all if you grab a few of them to take home.
And that's exactly right.
I'm so looking forward to it. It's just one of those events, like we've talked about so many times, just keeps getting bigger and better every year.
Oh, thanks. It is a great
it's
time.
not because of lack of effort or accident. You guys work very hard at this.
Well, it's a blast. It's so much fun. And, and I always tell the community, if you want to get involved, it's easy. It's so simple. Right now, volunteers can volunteer on Saturdays and Tuesdays of the week. All you have to do is just show up, or you can go on strollandstate.com to get the information on what details will be happening if you're curious about what you might be doing.
Right.
And you can sign up there, too. So we need your help. Definitely coming out and be a part of it.
Where are we with the community tree?
Oh, so the tree, I believe, has been found.
Okay. Now, for those who are unaware, you look for somebody to go, hey, I've got a tree in my yard.
Yes.
I would like you guys to come and get this and make this the Stroll on State tree.
Exactly. That's another way that folks can get involved is if you do have that perfect tree, we send out a call to action to see if you have a great tree that would look beautiful in downtown Rockford, and then we just cut it down for you, take it off your hands, free of charge.
Have a cool motorcade into town with it.
Right. A little parade. And then we bring it to its new home in downtown Rockford. We decorate it. We light it up. It's beautiful.
That's gorgeous. It was gorgeous last year.
Yeah,
Came from Winnebago, right?
Yes. And so, we accept from any surrounding areas. We encourage you to, submit, even now for next year, if you've got one that you think you might be interested in getting out of your yard.
And no need to run a filter through your tree photo. They understand what the tree looks like. You don't need to go best light on it.
There you go.
Plus, if you don't decide just from a photo, you send somebody over to have a look, right?
Yes, we do. We partner with the city of Rockford. They help us make all those decisions. So, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. All right. We're excited. November 30th, remember.
And even sooner than that, I don't know if you heard the news, but Levitt AMP grant. We actually applied for this, and we're really excited about it. We're encouraging the community to go out and vote now if you can. This is to bring a live music series to Rockford, like similar to what we did last summer for 2020. So if you loved summer at Davis Park, if you hadn't been but you love music, live music in general, a diverse crowd of great performers, then definitely sign up at levitamp.org/vote. That's where you can go to sign up. It's really simple, 60 seconds, and you can be a part of that too. So
how cool. See, you ask for people's opinions and you actually value them.
Yes, we do. It's a community effort.
It is a community effort and a fine one. So looking forward to that. Put that on your calendar. That is on the big to-do list. Now, what about this weekend? What do we have going on?
Now let's talk about this weekend. We've got a lot going on. It's a nice variety. We'll start off actually by talking about today, actually in an hour and a half maybe. It's a tribute to veterans, which is a wonderful, wonderful event. If you have already heard about this, or maybe you're able to stop down, it's 10 to 11. It's at Field of Honor Veterans Memorial. There will be a wonderful program for you there. They're going to start with the invocation. They're going to have a keynote speaker. The Loves Park Mayor Greg Jury will be there for a welcome address. They're going to have Harlem High School students there performing taps and echo. It's just a moving experience.
It is.
A way for you to be a part and say thank you to the veterans.
Right, and bring the younger members of your family so they can learn a little bit about the sacrifices that people before them made.
Absolutely. We can't forget that. So it's important to always remember and acknowledge that and say thanks. So that's happening from 10 to 11, again, at Field of Honor Veterans Memorial today.
So that's this morning. Get on over there.
And that, of course, kicks kicks off all of the different events happening to honor our veterans up until Veterans Day. So
Excellent. Good way to start things.
I agree. This Saturday, this is really fun. It's the Pet Market pop-up. So again, I've talked about how the Rockford City Market folks, they're really expanding what they can do, and they're having year-round events and activities in the Indoor City Market. So this is one of them. It's happening tomorrow, so 10 a.m. to 2. You can go to the Indoor City Market. They're going to have puppy yoga. Now, how cute is that?
Probably off the charts.
Cute. I know, like it's almost like going to the spa.
Is it the same principle as goat yoga? You're doing yoga while puppies are running around?
Exactly.
Okay.
I just love every single bit of it. So if you can make it out, they're actually doing that in the Indoor City Market. And then, of course, afterwards, they're going to have pet products and pet vendors and all things pet that you could possibly imagine inside the Indoor City Market for vendors to... I always say these are great opportunities to get unique items you're not going to find just anywhere else. Maybe you're going to look for,
Come on, you do a dog stocking. Admit it. Admit it. You do a dog stocking. Go ahead and stuff it with stuff from here.
Right. There you go. Get ahead of it. Get early and get those gifts for your little four-legged friend. So that's going on this weekend. Now, also, we're thinking about Christmas already, right?
Yeah, it's here.
Speaking of stocking stuffers, the Rockford Arts and Crafts Holiday Spectacular is going on this weekend at the Indoor Sports Center at Mercy Hill Sports Court 2.
First thing you want to do, clean out the back hatch of the car. Just get it all cleaned out before you go because you're going to need the space.
Yes, that's always my first suggestion. And then also, I always say lace up your tennis shoes because you won't want to wear heels or uncomfortable shoes.
You don't want to walk around. There's a lot to see and a lot of vendors.
Right, there will be. Well, it's 25,000 square feet of space, so they're going to fill that with all. Can you imagine all those vendors that are going to be there?
Yep.
So handmade goods, anything from indoor and outdoor lighting and different displays and just fun gifts for the holidays. You want to get a head start on that, which I always say every year, this is perfect for me because I always typically wait to the last minute, but these events really do help me out.
Yep, they give you a good jump start on it because believe me, once this weekend cruises past us, everything else gets put to the floor as we head toward everything else.
I know, you're right. So that's going on. So Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Plan accordingly for that. And then last but not least, Roaring in Rockford. This is at Midway Village Museum. It's a great, the Rockford area was a hot spot in the 1920s. So they're bringing back the history and the nostalgia for it. It's going to feel like you're in a speakeasy. And
nice.
I learned a new term, so I'm going to pass this on if you hadn't.
Okay.
They used to call alcohol giggle water.
Giggle water.
I love it. I had never heard of that before, so I thought that was really fun to say.
That was something my grandmother called it up until the time she passed.
Really?
Yeah. It was, we would have a family gathering or whatever else, and she would give me a little nudge and go, ask your mom if there's some of my giggle water up in the cabinet. And as a kid, I thought that was just, giggle water. Can I have some too?
Yeah,
no,
right?
You can't.
I think I'm going to try to bring that term back. I think
bring
it's
it
fun. That no one will know what I'm talking about, but that's all right. It's fun to say. So that's going on at the Midway Village Museum. I always say when you're there, they know how to activate the space really well, but you have the outdoor Victorian Village, you have the museum with all the great exhibits that are all year round. So go and check it out. This event is happening until December 31st, different weekends and different days. So
beautiful.
Yeah, you've got a full lineup of a variety of things going on.
Now, what about you? You got a big weekend planned, or is it still nose to the grindstone on Stroll on Stage?
Well, but I also need to start thinking about that Christmas shopping. So I think I know where I'll be this weekend.
Okay. Have you gotten the stocking for the new member of your house yet?
Working on it. Yes, actually, we did get one last year, so I just need to work on filling it.
Yeah, my kids, their stockings are 4 times the size of my wife's and mine. And we have found that that's required.
Oh, it's going to happen. Hers will be overflowing.
Yeah, well,
for sure.
as adorable as she is, I can see why. Have a great weekend.